Hey YouTube, another two-stroke video. So on this one I'm riding my 2006 KTM SX250 and Mike is on his new to him 1996 KDX, Kawasaki KDX 200. And he bought the KDX. He'd been looking for one for a while when I started thinking about getting a two-stroke. And the KDX is considered one of the better woods bikes, even though it's a little bit dated. It's it's a bike that's designed for riding in the woods. So that's what he's looking for, and that's what he got. And this is his first time up in it. So here, this is a short little track that we use just to kind of warm up on. And you can see that the KTM really has a lot of low-end torque. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with how well this bike handles as far as low end goes, because I had expected, being a two-stroke, that it would have some issues, but you can hear it's just lugging right up this trail, and it's not a steep trail, but it's still doing really well, and I'm not really worrying about killing the motor or anything. So real happy with this KTM so far. But of course this bike is an SX, which is their motocross version, and it likes to go fast.
How's it doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm getting worn out, I'm surprised. So much lighter, but a lot more work.
Yeah. Alright, so this is pretty easy. When you get down, there's a congestion area. Just stop when you get there.
Okay.
So I'll follow you so I can get some video.
And Mike and I met about a year ago. We do a lot of dual sport riding. I've got a KLR 650 and he's got a Honda, what's the Honda? The XR 650L. And so we go out about almost every week to do some dual sport riding, but both of us decided we want to kind of get some lighter bikes to do some of this single track. Both of us rode dirt bikes when we were younger. We're not young anymore, and so we're kind of getting back into it here and having a lot of fun.
All right, go straight's easy.
And both Mike and I are fans of electric start, and neither of our new bikes have electric start. So far, it's not bugging either of us, but I'm really dreading the day that we kill it on some technical steep hill and have to somehow manage to get that thing started. So, as I said, so far not an issue, but we'll see. So here I am heading up this. It doesn't look steep in the GoPro, and it's not super steep, but I accidentally started it off in first gear, and this bike is so torquey. I should have been in second gear. It was just wanting to spin the back tire. So it's gonna take a little bit for me to get used to riding this this two-stroke. So anyway, this up here is my favorite place to take a break. You may have seen this in some of my other videos. It's just a beautiful spot up here. So we pulled over, took a little break, and got something to eat, and then headed back down the trail.
Here we take a break up here.
I like that idea.
And I also have a DRZ 400 that I've been doing some trail riding up here with. After riding the KLR for about 6 months, I decided I wanted something a little bit lighter, and I got the DRZ. Really enjoyed the DRZ, but wanted something even lighter. And once I started talking two-stroke, I think Mike, we both grew up riding bikes back in the early 80s, and everybody had two-strokes back then. So anyhow, I think he started thinking it would be cool to get a two-stroke once we started talking about that. So anyhow, I've been doing some single-track riding, but Mike hasn't, because his Honda's just a little bit too heavy. And this part we're on right now, you can see it's fairly steep. Things never look as steep in the GoPro as they actually are. But so anyhow, Mike and I, our riding abilities, I would say, are very similar. Although just because he hasn't been doing much single-track riding, he's a little bit slower today. But I think after a couple outings, we'll be about the same speed. Maybe he'll even be a little bit faster. We'll have to wait and see. But anyhow, this is a pretty fun ride for first first time out on his bike and the fourth time out on mine, and we're both still learning a single track. So give us a break for being a little bit slow through here. Yeah, I should also add, we're both a little bit out of shape, so I think that has a little bit to do with it as well.
Alright, go ahead, I'll follow you for a bit.
And these trails right here, or forest roads, are a little bit more representative of what we would normally ride on up here. We spend a lot of time up here on these forest roads, and you know, even these are a lot of fun on these two-strokes. There's just something about a two-stroke that's just when you give it gas and it just wants to go, it just puts a big old smile on your face. I mean, we're having a lot of fun with these two-strokes, no doubt about it. So we pulled over up here and took another little break before heading on. Got a little bit to eat, and so here's my lame attempt at a couple of little wheelies. First time trying it out with this bike, and you know it feels like the bike's just gonna flip over. It just has so much torque, but I'll practice a little more next time I go out and get to where I can do those a little bit better. But really, it's a fun bike to just be up here on these roads. That's for sure. So I'm always surprised at how many cars and trucks you see up here. A lot of guys come up here in their full-size vehicles, and luckily this guy was nice enough to pull over and let us go past him a little bit. But there's a lot of people up here in their trucks. I don't know what that guy was doing up here, but he's probably having just as much fun as we are. You can see this KTM SX just flies over this kind of like a little rock, like a riverbed rock on this road here, but handles well and just flew right over it. And that was a lot of fun. So, if you've been watching my videos, you'll notice that I tend to get lost up here. I don't know what the deal is. Mike's sense of direction is a whole lot better than mine, because I'm a little bit lost here.
Is it this way? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, I'll follow you.
And Mike and I will typically go riding in the mornings and try to get home in time for a late lunch, spend some time with our wives. And so they decided it's about time to head home and call it a day. So you can hear that poor KTM, the way it's geared, it just wraps out. And I wish it had a 6th gear so I could go a little bit faster on these roads. But anyhow, had a lot of fun. So thanks for watching.